Help me reach 10,000 subscribers. Show your support with a like and share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Thank you. I'm Julian Pierce. For most of my adult life, I thought I understood what marriage really meant. I believed it was rooted in quiet devotion, the kind that shows up night after night, even when you're tired, frustrated, or simply worn down by the routine of life. My wife, Valera, once shared that belief, or at least I thought she did. We met in college. She was a force of nature, a spark in every room, her laughter contagious enough to fill an auditorium. I was the opposite, preferring structure, predictability, and quiet moments. Somehow, we complemented each other perfectly. Over time, though, I didn't notice the distance growing between us. It started subtly. A girl's night here, a last-minute work meeting there, a new friend she rarely mentioned. I wasn't suspicious. I trusted her. But trust can become a blindfold when the other person stops treating it with care. The breaking point came on a Friday evening. We had planned a quiet dinner at home, just the two of us. I even left work early to prepare her favorite pasta, the one she'd always had felt more personal than any restaurant could offer. When she walked in, it wasn't for dinner. She was dressed up, silver heels, a glittering dress, her hair curled like she was headed to a magazine shoot. "I'm going out," she said, grabbing a tiny clutch. "Where?" I asked, stunned. "We're just going out." She rolled her eyes. "The girls are waiting. I need to unwind. Don't start with your boring husband routine." I didn't raise my voice. I didn't try to stop her. I asked a simple question. "And you didn't think telling me mattered?" She smirked. "If you don't like it, divorce me." It wasn't the word itself that struck me, but how casually it left her lips, as if our years together were no more important than her lipstick. "So that's it?" I asked softly. "One disagreement, and divorce is your solution?" "You're too controlling," she said, almost mocking. "I won't ask permission to live my life. Be a man, Julian, not a hall monitor." And then she left. That's when I said something that made her run home in 3 minutes. But before I explain, you need to understand, I wasn't angry. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't even jealous. What I felt was clarity. The kind that settles in when you finally see the truth about someone you've loved for years. I went to the kitchen, dumped the pasta in the sink, cleaned up, and sat down. My phone buzzed. A short message from her Uber. "Don't wait up." Something inside me clicked. I typed a message, 10 seconds, and set my phone aside. 3 minutes later, the front door slammed open. She was breathless, hair disheveled, heels in her hand, mascara smudged, not from crying, but from running. "What the hell did you mean by this?" she demanded, shoving her phone toward me. I stayed seated. "Well," I said calmly, "you told me to be a man, so I listened." She looked terrified, not angry, not offended, but scared. My message wasn't loud, harsh, or threatening. It was measured, calm, and that unsettled her. "You wanted freedom," I said softly. "I gave it to you." Her lip quivered. "Julian, please tell me you're joking." I wasn't. I didn't react the way she expected a husband to react. I didn't argue, beg, or chase. I simply stated a decision. Calm, final, adult. She leaned forward, voice shaking. "Why would you do that? Send that to my sister, my mom?" "Yes," I said simply. Her color drained. My words weren't dramatic, but their simplicity made the impact devastating. I was giving her the freedom she demanded. People say stupid things when they're angry. "It didn't mean anything," she whispered. "But you weren't angry," I said. "You were dismissive. That's worse." Another phone buzz. She winced. My calm had stripped her control, the one thing she thought she still had over me. "When did you stop liking us?" I asked after a long pause. "Maybe," she admitted quietly, eyes glossy. "It just started feeling routine, predictable, safe." "That doesn't make you destroy your home to feel alive," I said. Tears streaked her face. For years, I had smoothed over her impulsiveness, brushed aside her dramatic moments. Maybe that's why she drifted, testing limits she thought I wouldn't enforce. "You finally said something I couldn't ignore," I said, slowly. She came closer and sat beside me, hesitantly brushing her fingers against my arm. "Don't contact a mediator, please," she whispered. "I don't want this. I don't want a divorce. Do you want marriage?" I asked. "Yes," she replied. "Do you want commitment?" "Yes." "Do you want respect?" "Yes," she said urgently. "I know I messed up," she said softly. "I know I hurt you. I'm sorry." "Are you truly sorry?" I asked. "Or only because you thought I'd crumble and I didn't?" Her breath hitched. That was the second time she couldn't answer cleanly. "I don't want to lose you," she said finally. For the first time that night, her fear was real, not performative, not defensive, but honest. I said nothing more. We didn't sleep together that night, not because I forbade it, but because she couldn't face me without breaking down. I heard her cry in the guest room, soft, apologetic, vulnerable. Maybe we could rebuild. Maybe we couldn't. But the balance of power had shifted, not through anger or cruelty, but through clarity. She told me to be a man. That night, I finally listened.